Welcome back, everyone, to the COVID Cocktail Club. We are very excited about today's presentation. And if you know us, you know we love egg whites. So today we're very excited to present the Pisco Sour. And who better to discuss the Pisco Sour than our favorite Chilean expert, Pilar.
Pilar, a lot of you guys already know Pilar Hernandez. She's one of my very, very favorite people. She is somebody who I've known for a long time, but she is absolutely just a fantastic person and an expert on, well, all things in general, but definitely all things Chilean and all things Latin American. She has an award-winning recipe blog, The Chilean Food and Garden. And if y'all are bored and sitting around and are cooking, as I know a lot of us are, y'all should check it out because it's really good stuff. And most exciting is she's got her first American cookbook coming out this October. It's called The Chilean Kitchen, and it is absolutely stunning and gorgeous. And I am so excited for that one. Mine is already pre-ordered on Amazon. Pilar, tell us all about the Pisco Sour.
Excellent. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited, and I've been following the COVID cocktail club and learning stuff because, yeah, cocktails are not my wheelhouse. Usually, I'm more like into baking and cooking, but I'm really getting into it with you guys. So I'm really excited about being here. And well, Pisco Sour, yeah, that I'm really into it. So Pisco Sour is made with Pisco, and I'm gonna let the experts talk more about the spirit, but Pisco Sour has been like very popular in Chile and Peru, and it was invented in Peru for very long time, like more than 100 years. So, and it's really like
a national holiday, Pilar. I think I read in Peru there's like a national Pisco Day.
They have one, yes, that's cool. And I was, and Pisco is really like the main spirit in Peru and Chile. In Chile, we drink it a lot as a piscola, that is Pisco, Coke, and lemon. I know it doesn't sound really good, but it's really fast, guys. And
it's like a version of a Cuba Libre, but with rum.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's exactly that, and yeah, it's so easy. It was my college drink. Now I have upgraded to Pisco Sour. And in Chile, it's really like an aperitif. You will drink it before your meal, and never really you go late at night and order a Pisco Sour. It's really more meant to be traditionally. Of course, you can drink it anytime, but traditionally like before your lunch or before your dinner. So it's one restaurant setting.
Or at 10 a.m. if you're in quarantine?
Now it's allowed anytime.
Right.
I'll also say I've noticed at Specs anyway, it used to be that they had like 1 or 2 bottles of Pisco and it sort of exploded. And last time I was there was like 8 or 9 to choose from.
But nowadays we can get really like some really fun bottles that from small producers, and they really like everything. You can taste more, and they're even bringing some that they're being reposados, and because Pisco is very much like what tequila, Pisco for Peruvians and Chileans are very much what tequila is for Mexicans. So it's a really important part of our culture.
But it's distilled from grapes, correct? Yeah. Not an agave plant like a tequila.
Yes, and in a pinch, you can use grappa instead of Pisco because it's also from grape. So the flavors are similar, and that's usually from Italy.
Cool, I did not know that.
I didn't know either.
So Pisco Sour is a lot like the margarita. So again, that we share that with the Mexicans in a sense that since it have gotten so popular, nowadays you can enjoy it with different flavors. So we have passion fruit Pisco Sour is my favorite. But you can also have mango Pisco Sour, pineapple Pisco Sour. And another thing that is really popular right now is to infuse your syrup with herbs. So you can have a rosemary pisco sour, and that is so good. And that will be for me like more of a winter thing, but during the summer I will go like mint infused pisco sour or lemon verbena pisco sour. Really, really nice. So that's what I can tell you about pisco sour.
So when you make it with the fruit, like you were saying, like a mango or a passion fruit, where do you just sort of add in like a puree of it, or where do you add in the fruits?
So I usually reduce with passion fruit. Sometimes I just replace the lemon because really passion fruit is quite acidic. So, but with the other ones, mango, pineapple, they're more in the sweet. I will either not use simple syrup and use the juice of the fruit instead. But always try to use like natural juices, like not the ones that have been, sugar added.
It's not just us who says that. Pilar,
No, I think it's great because everything she's saying really just, it fits exactly what, ranch waters, margaritas, sours, all the things we've talked about, using natural ingredients and kind of the no rules and just mixing things, bringing the kitchen into the bar. So it's a perfect fit.
do you have any nerdy research for us?
I don't. Well, actually, one thing that I did read, nerdy research. One thing I did read was that the Pisco Sour was actually invented by an expat who was I think was it Lima?
Yes.
But he was from the States. It was actually his invention. So Pilar, is that true? Am I close?
There is some like more nerdier research that it says that it was not with that name. So what Peruvians have uncovered is that there was a drink called ponchecito that had the same ingredients, including the egg white, like way back, like 2 centuries back. And then, yes, this American guy, Morris, I think it was his last name, he named it. And so, but that was important because really you can brand it better as Pisco Sour because ponchecito is a name that is not very descriptive.
Right.
Well, we just don't know how to pronounce it right. We'll screw that up.
Okay.
So shall we get to making it?
Yeah, let's make it.
Anyone thirsty?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we've got our glasses chilling, so that we start out with our cold glass. And when we do our egg white drinks, we start with the egg white just so that we don't make a big mess.
Hey, Rice.
Hey, what?
Let's get on the first chance this time. Very sensitive.
You did it. Yeah, don't be ambitious now.
Right.
Egg white, we'll add 2 ounces of Pisco. Remembering here, guys, that this is a Pisco Sour. So if you don't have a bottle of Pisco, you're gonna wanna go out and get one, first of all. But if you don't have one right now and you're trying to make this with us, feel free to go ahead and make a gin sour, a whiskey sour, a vodka sour, or really anything that you wanna sub in that liquor for. This is just our base spirit. You could sub out, sub it in for any other base spirit that you want.
But not mezcal. That will be too much.
Be careful, Pilar. Careful.
Yeah.
You know what? A mezcal sour is called a margarita.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's effectively a margarita.
But I do half and half. I don't do like the whole 2 ounces mezcal.
Yeah, I
Hey,
get
Bryce.
You can.
Back to the Pisco Sour.
Back to the Pisco Sour. 1 ounce of lime.
Down. She goes off on a 20-minute tangent here.
1 ounce of lime juice, which Pilar told us is not actually supposed to be lime juice.
In Peru, they use Persian limes, the equivalent, and that is in between a lemon and a key lime. And in Chile, we use a lemon that is called limón de pica, that is a little bigger than the key lime, but really it's painful to get the juice because it's really on the small size. So but a good thing here will be Persian limes.
Persian lime.
Yeah, I've seen recipes that use lemon instead of lime.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's a little bit interchangeable, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. And half an ounce of simple.
All right, let's dry shake.
Dry shaking. Remember, for a very long time.
Also, guys, remember when you have egg white, you have to make sure it's extra tight. For whatever reason, when you have egg white in there, the properties of the egg white, it creates a little more pressure and it tends to open up more. And 30 seconds is ideal for an egg white.
So this is confession time. In Chile, we do it in the blender a lot.
Add ice. We're gonna wet shake it now. Okay, dump out our chilling glass.
And I didn't make one for me. That's such a mistake.
You have a sip of mine.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll notice that we have out with our ingredients the Angostura bitters, but we didn't put it inside the drink. And there's a reason for that. That was not actually an oversight. I've poured some of my bitters, I think Jason has too, into a dropper bottle. And this is so we could get fancy and very pretty and make our art on top. So once you have that real pretty frothy top, if you give it, you know, a second, it'll solidify a little bit more. We'll just draw 4 little drops on top.
Really fancy, guys.
Very fancy.
This is like our cappuccino art here. Watch out, common bond. Then you could take any sort of toothpick or a cocktail pick, or I'm gonna use my tweezers because it's a little wider. Just draw a line right through it. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, now we have our Pisco Sour. This looks fantastically beautiful, almost too beautiful to drink, but drink it.
Thank you guys for inviting me, and you did a really good job. That looks so good.
Pilar, thanks for being here. That was so much fun.
Thanks, Pilar. Thanks for the inspiration too.
Really, you taught me everything I know about Pisco. Okay, guys, so for tomorrow, we're gonna do a very easy cocktail. It's 3 ingredients. It's gonna be your bourbon, coffee liqueur, and orange bitters. Have them on hand. And see you soon.
Yum. Cheers, Rice.
Cheers, Jason. Cheers, Pilar.
Cheers, Pilar.